What we're on about here today is to draw some attention to the way that Australia Post treats its injured workers.
To ask Australia Post for a new occupational health and safety system. There have been a number of deaths in the industry. Usually there aren't deaths, thank God, but we have an awful lot of injuries. Just in the last 9 months, for example, there have been 539 motorbike accidents. There have been over 130 truck accidents and an equal number of car accidents, and then there have been 911 overuse and manual handling incidences.
I fell off my bike. Well, why aren't you doing letters, for Christ's sake? There are people all over Australia waiting for their bloody letters, and you're lying around on the ground. What's wrong with you?
I had to swerve out of the way of the... Can you get me to the hospital, please?
Is that really necessary?
Oh, can I take a broken my...
Can you complete your round?
No!
So you have a fair bit of back pain.
Oh, continuous.
And what was it caused by?
Lifting heavy mail sorting equipment.
So what is your employer doing? What are you covered?
Well, actually, they've denied all responsibility. So it's in the hands of my solicitors. Just an ongoing saga.
Because Australia Post is self-insurers, every dollar that they give to the injured worker comes out of their own pocket. So they're as mean as hell to the injured workers.
You sure you didn't do it at home? You know, a few drinks fell over the cat?
No, I couldn't see through a big parcel that I was taking to a gentleman.
You couldn't see through a big parcel? Well, that's your job, for Christ's sake. Now get the claim denied. Get back and do your bloody job.
What about the cost? What about the cost of
What about it? Do you expect me to pay?
There are really two main diseases. One is that the managers are on bonus systems. So if they cut the lost time injuries, they get bonuses. And this totally distorts the way they treat injured workers.
I'm told I need about a month, maybe 6 weeks off.
What? 6 days? Was that?
Days. Weeks.
Weeks.
No,
6
weeks.
weeks.
Oh.
No. 3 weeks will see it out.
No.
3 weeks will see it out.
No, mate. Let's make it 2. I mean, I've got a bonus to stake here.
Oh.
The other problem we've got is that they have a whole army of company doctors. They do what they're contracted to do, and that is they don't give days off unless they check with the head office. They also don't do investigations of what the injuries are until it's been 6 weeks or so, by which time, you know, somebody's been sent back to work with a broken leg or a broken elbow bone or wrist.
They've got done me back. Ah, God damn it.
You better see the company doctor.
Yes. What's wrong? What? Doctor, what's the problem? I just lifted this bag and it's too heavy for me, and I think I've done something to my back, something bad.
Oh,
no. I need an X-ray.
No. What's your opinion, doctor?
Oh, I don't think we need an X-ray. No X-ray.
No.
I might have done a disc, man. I'll put this thing on you.
You'll feel better. Have a good lie down.
I need an X-ray.
No, wait a minute.
I need an X-ray.
You need some of that. Rub that on your back, you'll be right. Put the Voltaren on it.
The doctors only allow them 103 days off. There are only 103 days in a year of lost time injuries. So the union has people ringing up all the time who are sent back to work, as I said before, with broken limbs.
You're back at work now, you're on light duty. Is that right?
Yeah, I'll answer the phone and all
Well,
that.
you're hanging around here, wasting a lot of time. We've got all these trucks coming in with mail. Why don't you empty them all?
Because I've got a medical certificate from my doctor and X-rays saying I've got a prolapsed disc.
Well, you know, that's all right. Show that to the kids.
Stuff you. I can't do that. I'm going to the Admin Appeals Tribunal. Huh.
What?
AAT, Admin Appeals Tribunal.
Oh, no.
You wouldn't advise that.
That's a very bad idea.
Corrupt.
That's a very bad idea. I'm not corrupt. What are you talking about?
Vested interests will try to steer us clear for profit from sticking together and working together, and from this inspired vocation of being part of the wider community by working for communication. Trade unions were designed as the antidote to that divisive virus. So that's why I'm here. I'm simply here to try to encourage everybody to do what you're doing here today.
As we know, as communication workers, our public do support us. They always care about us, and it's just we've got to make the boss care about us now. And we'll do that if we're loud and we're proud and we keep telling them the truth.
What floor are they on here? You see what I mean? And they've got security and they've got everything because they don't like to talk to the ordinary workers. Because if they talk to the ordinary workers, they'll find out the truth. And that's what we're here for today, to try to make the truth priority number one. No matter what blood, toil, tears or sweat are called for.
We want a new era. Australia Post's been going for 200 years. Well, we want a new deal on health and safety and on compensation, and particularly we do want to be left alone to heal properly. So thanks very much for coming, and we'll be back and we'll be putting it in their face until they give us what we need.
What do we want?
No company doctors!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?